Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you and a very warm welcome in this beautiful venue. So guys, I'll just request all of you, please settle down, please take your seats because we guys are about to start in next 10 minutes. Thank you.
Acer was established in 1976 with the intention of teaching people about microprocessor technology and promoting the usage of computers in everyday life. As the years passed, Acer became a globally recognized computer brand, providing world-class IT products and services. Today, Acer is one of the world's top ICT companies and is present in over 160 countries and has over 95,000 retail stores. Acer is an ever-growing family of 7,000 plus people. In 40 years, Acer has become one of the most successful technology brands, spanning across PCs, tablets, displays, projectors, gaming devices, wearable, cloud solutions, IoT devices, and supercomputers. Acer has grown on to become a technology conglomerate serving the government, BFSI, educational sector, consumer market, SMEs, and cloud computing. Acer has led the digital transformation projects for key government initiatives in the state and center and has become the #1 PC brand in the government sector. Acer is one of the most trusted names when it comes to providing IT infrastructure to banking, insurance, and financial institutions to provide total branch automation, expansion, IT infrastructure backbone. Acer has also become the #1 PC brand in the education segment with large-scale smart classroom projects for government, private schools, colleges, and universities. Acer is leading the digital transformation for some of the largest corporates, small and medium businesses, and startups by providing them a range of PCs, enterprise solutions, servers, and workstations. Acer's supercomputers power some of the largest research projects in the leading institutes. Acer's presence in over 1,400 cities and towns across the country has helped deliver world-class products backed by award-winning customer service. The ISO-certified Pondicherry-based manufacturing plant has a capacity of 3,200 units per shift, which serves Indian markets and exports to Southeast Asian countries as well. Acer's commitment to offer the best to their customers has led the company to evolve into a technology lifestyle brand that's always listening and meeting every category's requirements, including launching the brand online store, delivering to over 20,000 plus pin codes, and selling Acer's entire.
So ladies and gentlemen, once again, a very good morning to all of you.
To lifestyle technology
I just request each one of you kindly settle down. We guys are about to start in next 5 minutes. Thank you.
Creators and video editors. Lightweight laptops for those always on the move. A rugged laptop for outdoor use and in the harshest of conditions. Extremely portable, secure and tough business laptops and PCs, along with enterprise solutions for SMEs and big companies to boost productivity and growth. The brand has also launched wireless earbuds, air purifiers, and more products to create a connected and a healthier life. This very dedication of bringing innovative products and with excellent service to its customers has led Acer to win multiple awards across the world. Today, Acer continues to push its boundaries more than ever to create a wonderful world through technology.
This new age world is run by huge organizations which is trusted by the masses and have a legacy that denotes their excellence. And Acro Engineering Company is no different. It is formed in the year of 1976 as a manufacturing company for various products ranging from automotive parts to industrial packaging. But today, Acro has evolved tremendously and now it has three strategic business units like high performance technology products and services, energy efficient products and solutions, and rechargeable batteries and chargers. Now they have 14 branches pan India, which means at least one branch in every region of India, and now they have become a family of more than 230 plus members. And now Acro has also carries the impressive portfolio of some of the best gaming and esports and lifestyle brands out there like MSI, NZXT, Nvidia, and many more. They have a huge reach to the end customers through different platforms like e-commerce websites, modern retail outlets, channel partners, corporate companies. When we talk about the services which Acro offers to their clients, it includes complete gaming cafe solutions in which they help you in branding, conducting multiple events, and gives you a right direction so you can make sure that gamers can stay at your venue for longer. They also have dedicated marketing department and studio as well through which they can positively showcase your products. They also provide a support on social media influencer marketing in which their social media influencers are always active on various Facebook groups promoting the products aggressively. Not only this, they also provide partner website promotions, Amazon marketing services, channel marketing, and user marketing. They also run multiple channel incentive schemes as well. And being a responsible brand, Acro regularly takes part in multiple humanitarian activities that inspire many young minds. The reason behind the success of Acro Engineering Company is that they believe in only one mantra, that they will create a convenient ecosystem for the customers through efficient delivery of the products and services while continuously enhancing the value for the stakeholders.
Our inspiration is the joy that Indian consumers experience every day when they use the brands that we distribute. Bringing the best of technology from around the world into Indian homes is what drives us. We want to be the foremost partner of choice for market entry and distribution in all categories, retail, online and general trade, across the Indian and the Asian markets. And that's our vision. We started Creative Peripherals way back in 1992. Today, we distribute over 3,000 products of the world's best brand in the markets that we operate. We have a network of 5,000 retailers. We are constantly moving our goalposts, adding more brands and products every year.
Our core strength lies in our operations, which supports our long-term vision. We have state-of-the-art inventory management and technology-enabled supply chain. And a highly skilled workforce runs this entire operation, ensuring that our brand partners get the best possible reach.
Sure. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one last time, I'll just request each one of you kindly settle down because we guys are not this time about to start. We are starting. Finally, we are starting. So, requesting all of you, please take your seats. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, actually we are waiting for some more guests to join in, but unfortunately we have to start the event because lots of people are already waiting on Airmeet, Facebook, and YouTube. So we have to start the event. So, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, my name is Kuldeep Sishodia, and a very warm welcome to all of you. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And I would like to welcome each one of you in this DT Partner Summit 2021, who all are present here at the venue, as well as who all are watching us on AirMeet, Facebook, and YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth edition of DT Partner Summit. It's being organized to inspire the technology partner for next phase of growth. Today, we are here to discuss, debate, and educate on the ICT business opportunity and challenges for our technology partners, which are very much required for them to have an excellent growth. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we'll start the event, very few announcements. I'll just request all of you to kindly keep your mobile phone on silent mode. And I just hope for your active participation throughout the event. Thank you. I would like to also introduce today's designated guest who have come here from a long way to be a part of DT Partner Summit 2021. Mr. Pranav Pandey, Group Business Manager, Iris Global Services Private Limited. Mr. Jitendra Kohli, ladies and gentlemen, एक बार तालियां हो जाए please. Mr. Jitendra Kohli, National Sales Head, Fortune Marketing Private Limited. Guys, a round of applause for gentlemen. Thank you. Mr. Sevak Nautiyal, President, PICAT. Mr. Sudhanshu Bhatia, Director, Guruji Technologies. I'll just request all of you to please join me on stage. And I would like to also request Mr. Rajiv Ranjan, Publisher and Editor, Digital Terminal, and Ms. Jyoti Janda, Executive Editor, Digital Terminal, to please join me up on stage and light the lamp so that we can officially kickstart the event. I would like to also request Mr. Kunj from AVS Infotech. I'll just request you, sir, to please join me on stage. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty much sure that you all are aware about the entire program agenda and the session. But just to update you all, we have total 4 sessions during this entire event. As we have already into our first session, that is our inaugural session, and we will try our best to be on time and conclude every session as per the plan. Now, moving further, I would like to call once again Mr. Rajiv Ranjan, Publisher and Editor, DT, to please join me on stage and address the audience.
So it's really feeling great today after seeing after almost 1.5 years. DT is always known for its kind of initiatives which we take for channel partners, and finally we are meeting so many people after so many times. so many years, in fact 1.5 years, and people are watching us Facebook and YouTube. So hopefully we are connecting more people through these digital initiatives. We'll have a lot of audience who is watching us. I know it's a tough time, but we have to be passed through it. So we are welcoming all of you. So I'm just about to share my thoughts with you while welcoming you all. On behalf of DT family, I welcome all guests, speakers and panelists who are present here physically and viewers who have joined us across all digital platforms. I welcome all of you for DT Partner Summit 2021, which has been organized to discuss, debate and educate channel partners across India about new growth opportunities despite existing pandemic. DT Partner Summit is being organized to inspire and transform tech partners for next phase of growth. Over the time, DT Partner Summit has become one of the popular platforms for technology industry where we come every year to have a great discussion on key topics related with our growth, opportunities and challenges. This edition of Partner Summit becomes very crucial. This edition of Partner Summit becomes very crucial for ICT community as we all have suffered a lot so far in last 1.5 years due to pandemic. The summit will provide required platform for vendors to interact with their partners for excellent market growth. This time we are doing this in a physical format as we need to take care all things which is required in current scenario. As we have kept physical venues strictly for key initiatives attendees to follow COVID norms, we have created digital platform to reach hundreds of key channel partners across India at the same time, making this a platform strongest ever. It's really a great feeling seeing you all at the physical venue after so long time. Most of you know DT since long time as we are among top technology media house in India and we keep on working for the growth of ICT market since 2009. Our strong pan-India reach through digital, print, videos and event platforms makes us most favorite among all tech brands and partners. We all know how the last 1.5 years have been very tough for all of us, but despite all challenges, we all of us stood firm and did all things for our business continuity. We must proudly say that we all belongs to technology industry which helped entire community or can say mankind in survival against pandemic. Now we all are living in new normal and we feel much secure when we are at home and connected to world through use of technology. There is no doubt that tech brands are two real warriors who innovated further to bring new products and solutions which help not only businesses to sustain but common people to survive the worst fear of mankind so far. इसलिए यही कहा गया है कि आवश्यकता ही आविष्कार की जननी है। बहुत सारे नए टेक्नोलॉजी एडवांसमेंट हुए, घर बैठे काम करने लगे, हम सब घर बैठे बच्चे पढ़ने लगे और यहाँ तक कि घर बैठे ही आपको एंटरटेन भी होना पड़ा। बट ये सारी बातें हम आज नहीं कर पा रहे होते अगर सारे चैनल पार्टनर्स ने अपने रोल को अच्छे से नहीं निभाया होता. Despite huge difficulties and challenges, you guys were there for the common people when they were required tech products for their need during outbreak of pandemic. और ये एक ही बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग रीजन है कि आईटी मार्केट ने बहुत ही अच्छी ग्रोथ करी है पिछले 1 साल में. बहुत सारे नए सेगमेंट्स ने काफी हेल्प करी हमारे आईटी मार्केट के हेल्दी ग्रोथ में. हालांकि चैलेंजेस लाइक कंपोनेंट शॉर्टेज या डिमांड सप्लाई गैप आज भी एक चैलेंज बना हुआ है, बट हम सबको उम्मीद है कि आने वाले वक्त में ये चैलेंजेस भी खत्म हो जाएंगे. बट इफ वी लुक एट द अपॉर्चुनिटीज, हियर इज huge opportunities across all IT market in India. But in last 1 year, there has been shift in business process for traditional channel partners, which was very much required for survival. And that is why we have chosen to discuss ICT market opportunities and challenges for channel partners at DT Partner Summit 2021. We as a leading tech media house believes in awareness is a strong tool for the empowerment of traditional channel business in India. So let's discuss, debate and educate partners through 4th edition of DT Partner Summit. I must thank all invitees, especially panelists who accepted our request and joined us physically or virtually and help us in organizing DT Partner Summit 2021. Special thanks to all our partners and India's all leading IT associations who extended full support to this event. Your support for our publication is really helping us to work effectively for the channel community. A big thank you to each of you present here physically or have joined us virtually. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable words. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward with one of our partners. So, starting up with the Micron, ladies and gentlemen, Micron is an industry leader in innovative memory and storage solutions, transforming how the world uses information to enrich life for all. Ladies and gentlemen, in India too, Micron and Crucial Products have performed extremely well in few years. So to know more about the brand, please watch this video.
From the legends of memory and storage, Crucial brings you the ultimate performance in gaming. Legendary products, precision engineered for speed and stability. Crucial Ballistics.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for Micron? Thank you. So moving ahead with Acer, and ladies and gentlemen, Acer is one of the world top ICT companies which with a presence in more than 160 countries. As Acer evolves with the industry and changing lifestyles, it is focused on enabling a world where hardware, software, and services will fuse with one another, creating ecosystem and opening up new possibilities for consumers and businesses alike. In India too, Acer is known for their quality product and support across the region. So to know more about the brand, please watch this corporate video. Thank you.
नई शुरुआतों के लिए, सैकड़ों उम्मीदों के लिए, छोटे बड़े लम्हों के लिए, कल के इंडिया के लिए, जिंदगी के हर रंग के लिए, एसर।
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for Acer? Moving ahead, guys, Iris Global is one of the most trusted IT distributors in India. They have present at all locations across the country with their own offices and warehouses equipped to handle online transaction catering to the need of more than 10,000 plus. All right, so there are some changes. So moving ahead with ESET. All right, right. So guys, now is the time to tell you something about ESET. For more than 30 years, ESET has been developing industry-leading IT security software and services to protect businesses, critical infrastructure, and consumer worldwide from increasing sophisticated digital threats. Even in India, when it comes to cybersecurity, customer trust, ESET security solutions. So ladies and gentlemen, to know more about the brand, please watch this video.
ESET is a global company founded in '92. Since the early days, we were what was traditionally called antivirus, which evolved to today internet security company or IT security company, specifically focusing now on providing cloud security and tools like endpoint detection and response. ESET is a global company.
Ladies and gentlemen, requesting you all a round of applause for ESET as well. Thank you. Moving ahead with creative news tech. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to rely on having the best distribution network, brand trust, one name comes. That is Creative News Tech Limited, formerly known as Creative Peripherals and Distribution Limited. They have the best report in the Indian ICT market. So to know more about the brand, once again requesting you all, please watch this video.
Our inspiration is the joy that Indian consumers experience every day when they use the brands that we distribute. Bringing the best of technology from around the world into Indian homes is what drives us. We want to be the foremost partner of choice for market entry and distribution in all categories, retail, online and general trade, across the Indian and the Asian markets. And that's our vision. We started Creative Peripherals way back in 1990. Today, we distribute over 3,000 products of the world's best brand in the markets that we operate. We have a network of 5,000 retailers. We are constantly moving our goalposts, adding more brands and products every year.
Our core strength lies in our operations, which supports our long-term vision. We have state-of-the-art inventory management and technology-enabled supply chain. And a highly skilled workforce runs this entire operation, ensuring that our brand partners get the best possible reach. Our team's mission is clear. We use our goodwill, expertise, and influence to bring the best brands for our partners, to leverage their market position and enhance their bottom line.
Our business is overseen and led by a very experienced team of senior professionals. We invest in our people's development very consciously. They are the biggest asset of our business and for our brand partners. Creative Peripherals for me is a place to learn. It's empowerment.
It's career building. It's stability.
It's discipline.
It's growth.
Our vision is to continue to enhance life experiences by bringing even more leading global brands through our extensive partner network to every corner of Asian market. And this is just the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause? Thank you. All right. After such a long time, I'm very glad to see a live audience. It's after such a long COVID break. It's like COVID अभी भी है, but by the grace of God हम लोग अब काफी अच्छी पोजीशन में हैं और लाइव ऑडियंस को देखने का और सामने से बात करने का मजा ही कुछ है, राइट सर? ये काफी टाइम से हम लोग जूम पर यहाँ पर वहाँ पर मोस्टली हम लोग डिजिटली मिल रहे थे एक दूसरे से. So guys, I'm here with some very tricky and funny questions, right? So let's see who is the most smart person amongst you. Right. So as they say, ladies first, and I can see only one lady. So ma'am is just sitting right front of me. Hi ma'am, how are you? What's your good name? Rupali ji. All right. So I'll give you one situation. After that, I'll ask you one question. All right. आपको उसका जवाब फटाफट से देना. All right. ठीक है. So can you please stand up so that everybody can see you? Okay. So the situation is, no, it's a very simple question, and I'm pretty much sure आप इस सवाल का जवाब बहुत आसानी से दे दोगे. ठीक है. और वैसे आपको देना भी चाहिए क्योंकि बहुत 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 आसान है. ठीक है. So the situation is कि दो घर, एक लकड़ी का और घास फूस का बना हुआ है, और उसके साथ में दूसरा घर है जो कि नॉर्मल कंक्रीट और नॉर्मल घर जो बना हुआ है. ठीक है. दोनों घरों में एक साथ आग लगी है. ठीक है. ध्यान से सुनिएगा. दोनों घरों में एक साथ आग लगी है. एम्बुलेंस आके दोनों घरों में से किसकी आग पहले बुझाएगी? लकड़ी वाले की. मैम, एम्बुलेंस आग नहीं बुझाती है. A round of applause, ma'am. Alright, so guys, एक बार फिर से वापस चलते हैं. Due to some technical error, Acer और ESET corporate video हम play नहीं कर पाए थे. So now can we have a corporate video of Acer?
Acer was established in 1976 with the intention of teaching people about microprocessor technology and promoting the usage of computers in everyday life. As the years passed, Acer became a globally recognized computer brand, providing world-class IT products and services. Today, Acer is one of the world's top ICT companies and is present in over 160 countries and has over 95,000 retail stores. Acer is an ever-growing family of 7,000 plus people. In 40 years, Acer has become one of the most successful technology brands spanning across PCs, tablets, displays, projectors, gaming devices, wearable, cloud solutions, IoT devices, and supercomputers. Acer has grown on to become a technology conglomerate serving the government, BFSI, educational sector, consumer market, SMBs, and cloud computing. Acer has led the digital transformation projects for key government initiatives in the state and center and has become the #1 PC brand in the government sector. Acer is one of the most trusted names when it comes to providing IT infrastructure to banking, insurance, and financial institutions to provide total branch automation, expansion, and IT infrastructure backbone. Acer has also become the #1 PC brand in the education segment with large-scale smart classroom projects for government, private schools, colleges, and universities. Acer is leading the digital transformation for some of the largest corporates, small and medium businesses, and startups by providing them a range of PCs, enterprise solutions, servers, and workstations. Acer's supercomputers power some of the largest research projects in the leading institutes. Acer's presence in over 1,400 cities and towns across the country has helped deliver world-class products backed by award-winning customer service. The ISO-certified Pondicherry-based manufacturing plant has a capacity of 3,200 units per shift, which serves Indian markets and exports to Southeast Asian countries as well. Acer's commitment to offer the best to their customers has led the company to evolve into a technology and lifestyle brand that's always listening and meeting every category's requirements, including launching the brand online store, delivering to over 20,000 plus pin codes, and selling Acer's entire portfolio of products. Acer's journey to lifestyle technology brand has seen them launch devices for professional gamers, including Thronos Gaming Cave, creators and video editors. Lightweight laptops for those always on the move, a rugged laptop for outdoor use and in the harshest of conditions, extremely portable, secure and tough business laptops and PCs, along with enterprise solutions for SMEs and big companies to boost productivity and growth. The brand has also launched wireless earbuds, air purifiers, and more products to create a connected and a healthier life. This very dedication of bringing innovative products and with excellent service to its customers has led Acer to win multiple awards across the world. Today, Acer continues to push its boundaries more than ever to create a wonderful world through technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, requesting you all, can we have a round of applause for Acer? So without any further ado, I'll request a corporate video of ESET.
Everything that is important in our life requires a level of safety. That's why cybersecurity is in these days so important. We have our data in the cloud, our photos in our phones, important documents in our laptops and computers. And you need to secure that because at the end it's a part of your life and you need to feel safe to be able to use the technology to the extent that we're using it these days. If there is a region that for the last 10 years has been developing rapidly in terms of technology, it has been Asia. Many countries there, are on the, I would say, on the top of the wave, especially on what is connected to telecommunications and mobility.
The major transformation is taking place in India, where the government has started several initiatives. One of them is Indians to have bank accounts, most of them in the rural areas as well, so that basically they can be connected, the communication can be smoother, information can transfer faster. It's like a digital revolution, e-commerce, online transactions. It brings a lot of ease and convenience for normal consumers and businesses as well.
Acer is a global company, founded in '92. Since the early days, we were what was traditionally called antivirus, which evolved to today internet security company or IT security company, specifically focusing now on providing cloud security and tools like endpoint detection and response. The reason why people should care is because there's a lot that's actually stored in the digital world. Typically for people, these are pictures they're taking, of course. But it's all the data, that we're working with, all of our records and whatever you can think of. So obviously, if you lose this, then you have a serious problem.
Our technology is definitely among the best. That's what people say, experts say, and we want to see that in 10 years we're one of the leaders and we are protecting more people and letting them to do what they want with technology, to enjoy.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for ESET? Yes, moving ahead with Kaizen, ladies and gentlemen, service is very important for any brand to succeed in the Indian market. Customer in India are very much aware about this, and importance of service, once again, as I said, that importance of service is very much important nowadays. So we can say that tech support players play very important role for all the leading brands. Kaizen is one of the leading players in this domain who are offering best tech support to customers across India. With their core expertise in technology market, Kaizen has already positioned themselves as best tech partner in Indian market. So to know more about the brand, we have a video message from Mr. Murli Kishan, Director Kaizen. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for this?
Hi friends, this is Murli Krishnan from Kaizen. Kaizen, since inception, has built a robust infrastructure across the country, has a wide network of offices spanning across metro cities to smaller towns, keeping in line with the brand, channel partners, consumers' requirements as the base. We have a corporate office in St. Veros in Bangalore, apart from regional hubs, branches in 10 other state capitals, strategically located to logistically connect the country. The homegrown ERP has the feature to support the brands and the specified SLA, enabling us to get the required customer satisfaction and holding the brands and partners' interests together. To summarize, Kaizen's key strengths are the commitment from the team members, the robust systems and process. Again, Kaizen, an organization in support, having a global approach with Indian customization. Thank you.
All right. With this video message, the first session is over. So now we are moving to our second session. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the changing landscape of traditional channel businesses in India. And to begin this session, I'll just request Mr. Rajiv Ranjan, publisher and editor DT, to please join on the stage and moderate the panel discussion.
So now, finally, we are starting for which, for the reason why we are here. And I'm Rajiv. You know, this is our publication and this is our platform. We always do something which can help channel partners in certain ways. To I know it's a bit late, but we'll just start it, and we will have this discussion. We can start the discussion, the first session, which is on the changing landscape of channel partner business in India. So we have our audiences, means, you know, we have panelists physically already. We have Mr. Sanjeev Mehtani sir, country manager sales Acer India, and so he has already joined. I think I'll have to just check it out.
Yeah, Rajiv, I'm there.
Yes, sir. Can I have the feed?
Thank you so much.
Okay. So Mr. Sanjeev Mehtani is already has joined and he's waiting since long. So really sorry for keep you waiting because it's the first physical event after so long time. So we are just taking time to get adjusted in the old one. And the next panelist we have is Mr. Ajay Kumar Joshi ji, country manager ESAID. Sir, welcome you in this panel.
Hello, good morning everybody. Thanks Rajiv.
So we have a physical presence of our panelist, Mr. Jitendra Kohli, National Sales Head Fortune Marketing. Sir, please join the desk. And we have another panelist, Mr. Pranav Pandey, Group Business Manager, Iris Global Services. Sir, please take your seat. And finally, we have another panelist, Mr. Sevak Nautiyal, Vice President, PCAT, the association in Delhi, who is working for the Delhi partners. Sir, please. So, as we have to finish the session in a limited time, because Sanjeev sir has a meeting and he has to leave early, so we'll just try to wind up the session with a fruitful discussion with a topic or with the information which is very much required for the partners to know. Just I'd like to initiate the discussion. Let's talk about opportunities ahead in all different product segments. So let's start the discussion now. I would like to initiate this entire discussion with Mr. Pranav, because it's a partner platform and Brands is also in the panel, but we'd like to start with a partner. You are one of the leading national distributor. So we all are aware about how the things have changed in last 1.5 years. We all were in a situation where saving our lives was important than running the business. But fortunately, we all were into an industry which helped entire mankind. Yes, technology played very important role for any business to survive. We all know that. But there was something which was required from a leading distributor like you to do. So my first part of query is for you: how the entire landscape of distribution had changed in last 1 year since the outbreak of pandemic, and how it changed the approach for Iris Global towards distribution business.
Hello. Are you able to hear me? Yeah. Very good morning to all of you, and thank you for coming over here and sparing your time, precious time over here on this event. I would also like to thank Rajiv and entire DT team for conducting such a wonderful event, and which is required for the channel growth, as rightly said by Rajiv also. Coming back to Rajiv, your question as how the landscape has changed. We all are aware that there were a lot of challenges which this pandemic has brought for us in last 1.5 years. And the challenges like the projects getting delayed, the payment getting held up. On one side, the demand for server storage and data center got reduced. On other side, the demands for laptop and low-end UPSs got increased. And this was further aggravated by the fact that component shortage and all those things. Plus, in some segments, we were supposed to supply only Make in India products. So this brought two kind of changes. One was positive, one was negative change. In terms of positive, I must say that we really worked hard along with our partners, and we ensured that all the opportunity-based projects we are there, BFSI we are there, and we ensured that our revenue didn't drop. We continue to grow as per our estimates and all those things. The second was that because of this effort of ours, we were able to gather a lot of backlog so that we can seamlessly sail through our subsequent quarters. Apart from that, we also got a huge opportunity from the healthcare segment for the power solutions, which we grabbed with both the hands, and we ensured that seamless execution of those orders happened. We also tied up with a lot of Make in India products so that we can address the requirement of those particular segments which wanted the Make in India products also. So these were the positive parts. The negative part is that, as I've already told, that projects got delayed and payments got impacted adversely. And so as to mitigate that risk, we started further pushing our due diligence in all the projects. Actually, we were mapping our end customers also, end to end, who is the decision maker, how the order will flow, how the payment will flow, so as to mitigate that risk. So this is how the landscape changed for us, and we acted accordingly, and we were able to sail through this pandemic successfully. Thank you.
Yeah, well said, sir, because the entire pandemic, we should not talk about the negative things, but the positive is very much to inspire all of us to do better in coming days. So moving to my next panelist, Sanjeev sir. So what has been your observation about the growth of distribution business in last 1 year? How did you manage to sell through the challenging times along with channel partners in business continuity?
Yeah, good morning to all of you. Thank you so much, Rajiv. See, I mean, it has been actually pandemic. When we expected the early days, we thought that it would disrupt the whole thing. However, our people adapted and very fast. Our distributors, partners, everybody adapted very fast, and it actually resulted into some positives. I mean, the key to distribution business and partner business is what? I mean, connecting with the customer at the right time and right places, which requires a better coverage. So as far as coverage part is concerned, through our digital medium, the kind of a coverage our distributors have done, which is phenomenal. I mean, we never expected this kind of a, growth they will be able to manage. Despite all the odds, we could actually connect with all neighborhood stores. See, customer had two choices: one to go online, the other was to buy from a neighborhood store. Our distribution structure could actually reach with all these odds to the neighborhood store and provide them whatever was required to actually grow. So hats off to them. I think a very good job. They have worked in odd hours. Delivery has been ensured in all odd hours. They have adapted to new circumstances. WhatsApp, WhatsApp was one of the mechanisms which I saw, which was never actually accepted by distributor in terms of officially, but that was actually entertained. Digital orders were, enabled very quickly. From warehouse, they actually gave our partners material, and our partners were also more than willing to actually adopt to all these changes, which is phenomenal. Second key point is right information availability. At Acer, we at least ensure that right information is available to them in terms of availability. First of all, because that was very important to, we were not in a position to cater to all the segments due to shortages. So it was important to communicate to partner and distributors that where they should be focusing. So in distribution, key is marketing and to reach the right segment. So we ensure that the right information is available to partners to focus on the right segment so that we are able to maximize out of our time what is available. The third is financials. I think one key factor which I have seen in 30 years that this has actually changed the whole scenario in distribution and partner structure. It was the cleanest I have seen in many years. In fact, everybody was having nothing pending. I mean, the partner was paying the distributor was paying the OEM, and OEM also helped in terms of say for example, we removed all backend in terms of which is linked to our targets and things of that sort, so that maximum money is available to the partner and distributors for productivity. So as the money rotates, you are more productive. I think that also ensured that the growth, this phenomenal growth, was managed financially. I mean, needless to say that we treat our partners as very special. We upskilled them, which was required at that point of time because adoption of technology was key. We tried our best to actually upskill our partner and their employees. Well-being was very important. So we ensured that partner well-being is taken care. In fact, in terms of COVID also, we had done many things, to ensure hygiene is maintained on the partner front, and our people are adapting to all norms, which also gave confidence to the customer to walk in. In distribution also the same thing was done. The key was adoption of technology, I would say. In fact, technologically, if you look at connecting with partners remotely was most important, and everybody accepted them. Key was everybody was willing to accept that technology change. We also worked on GMBs more so that we are able to reach customer. LMS was efficiently working, and online and offline integration is something which we tried to do, which also helped the partner to grow. Option, we gave actually our omni-channel presence. by giving our partner option to buy from e-store for the customer directly, which also ensured that logistically we are available to the customer, even though possibly our partner was in a containment zone, which was a new normal, at that point of time. So all this technology adoption, correct, right information availability, and uninterrupted supply by the distributors and partners to the customer, those were the keys for success. Thank you so much.
Sir, thank you so much, Sanjeev sir, for sharing a lot of what has happened and how you worked with the partners and supported them, and we had a good time. Not so good time, but you were there always when partners were needed most of the time. So moving to my next part, we have Mr. Ajay Kumar Joshi from eState, and security is one of the main area we need to talk about, because your security has the landscape of security has changed. So, Sir Ajay sir, we would like to know about what was your key priority for channel partners who were associated with you when the pandemic affected the business across India, and what all efforts you did to support your partners in the testing time. Sir, please share your experience briefly.
Okay, thanks, Raju. First of all, I'm just about to say good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, Rajiv, first of all, thanks to you and Digital Terminal team to invite eState for this important summit. As this subject is very close to our heart, because as you know, eState is a channel-focused vendor, and our key priority always has been to continue supporting our channel partners and customers in these difficult times, and that has been always our commitment towards the channels. So during lockdown, what has mostly happened, like as our co-panelists said, like the technology has brought a change, and in fact during lockdown, the remote working had become the norm for, or still the norm for major businesses in India, worldwide. And it was very, very important for us to be there with our partners and customers during the difficult times. So that's what we exactly did, like, because there was like some request from demand from our customers and partners, of course, about temporary license enlargements or license extensions. Like, so at times we did it like without an additional cost to support our partners. I remember a few instances, like the manufacturing vertical was like most hard hit vertical, where we had request for special support for without any additional cost for license extensions, and we happily did that, because that was a time where our customers and partners needed our support. Then I would also like to highlight that the change was so sudden that many businesses had to switch on to remote working at a very, very short notice. So this definitely bringing the change in the technology, the mindset, and the pressure on the entire ecosystem or at customer side also. And that's where the IT admins or the system administrators, they needed the expertise from our partners and eventually from the eState side. So eState provided step-by-step checklist, so that customer can easily switch over to the remote working without compromising their security, because they never wanted to compromise security. Another issue, obviously, like, because most of the customers, like, before they could get new hardware, they had to work on their personal devices. So that was more critical to, before the security, right? Then on the business front, I think we also helped our partners in terms of some new initiatives, like we helped them optimize their online presence on their websites, on their portals, so they can actually increase their reach in the, I would say, the customer reach. Because when the like initially in 2020, like first 6 months, we have seen like there were a lot of restrictions, and the business was not there. Most of there was no physical meetings possible. So definitely on the ecosystem was totally dependent on the online. That's where we ensured that we provided that support to our partners, right? Then for our B2C, we also launched some digital transformation campaign, okay, for our targeting on B2B customers. So that was the whole objective, was to provide lead generation support to our B2B partners. And I'm very happy to inform you that that has actually given very good results, and our partners were happy that because they could actually generate a lot of new leads considering the new normal, and customer definitely felt the need of new technologies. Okay. Apart from that, the last point I would like to mention that in our B2C partner, we also did a lot of training sessions with the help of our distributors, our technical team. We actually did many technical sessions considering the time which was available for particularly for the B2C brick and mortar stores where the shops were closed, and thanks to our resellers community, like they were also very keen to learn new things and the new skills. And we did around for 3 months we reached out to around 180 resellers, like where we trained them. And I'm very happy to tell you that with all these efforts, ESET has actually seen a very strong double-digit growth in last 2 years, like in 2020 and even 2021 year to date. And I'm really thankful to all our partners for their full support. Thank you.
So thank you, sir. It was really a thing which we need to know, because security people has a sleepless night during these time, because the most of the attacks which has happened because we shifted to new network which was not secure, and we were hampered a lot. But players like ESET has helped companies and consumers in protecting their digital infrastructure. Thanks for sharing so much, Jay sir, about the thing what had happened. Moving to my next panel, Jitendra ji from Fortune Marketing. So, what was your major challenge as a distribution business? Because, you are one of the leading national distributors. So, what was your challenge during these days?
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, major challenge, first major challenge was main thing कि हमारा जो staff था, उसकी health के लिए हमको सोचा था कि उनकी health proper रहे, उनकी safety के लिए. And other challenge was business भी जरूरी था हमारे लिए कि business उस समय down जा रहा था, lockdown चल रहा था. तो उस समय हमने फिर डिसाइड किया कुछ कोविड प्रोडक्ट हमने इंपोर्ट किए फॉर हमारे बिजनेस पार्टनर्स के लिए, अपने ग्रोथ के लिए. देन वी स्टार्ट वर्किंग विद वी इंपोर्ट मास्क, थर्मोमीटर एंड ऑक्सीमीटर टू प्रमोट आवर प्रोडक्ट्स. देन वी मूविंग देन
इनफैक्ट ये चीज ज्यादा जरूरी थी उस समय, मास्क और थर्मामीटर की ज्यादा जरूरत थी.
Exactly.
और एज ए डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर आप लोगों ने अपने इस पूरे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को यूज किया लोगों तक मास्क और थर्मामीटर पहुंचाने के लिए. सो
राइट, वो किया हमने. देन उसके बाद हम वर्क फ्रॉम होम कल्चर स्टार्ट हुआ, तो उसके लिए हमें ताकि जो हमारे प्रोडक्ट्स थे, वी स्टार्ट सेलिंग दोस प्रोडक्ट अपने बिजनेस बचाने के लिए, अपने पार्टनर्स के ग्रोथ के लिए. तो वी स्टार्ट मूविंग ऑल दिस प्रोडक्ट्स.
सो डेफिनेटली जो फॉर्च्यून मार्केटिंग जैसे कितने भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स हैं, उन्होंने बहुत इस दौरान काम किया और ऐसे प्रोडक्ट्स को मार्केट में लेके आए. ये भी एक ऐसी इनिशिएटिव थी और एक जरूरत चीज थी जो शायद होनी चाहिए थी. और हम लोगों ने एज ए टेक्नोलॉजी पार्टनर्स होते हुए भी हेल्थ प्रोडक्ट्स को भी और हेल्थ रिक्वायरमेंट्स को भी प्रायोरिटी दी और उसको मार्केट में लेके आए. सो थैंक यू जितेंद्र जी, इट्स वेरी वेरी ट्रू आंसर, जो कि बहुत सारे ब्रांड्स ने भी किया है और पार्टनर्स ने भी किया है, एंड वी शुड रियली अप्रिशिएट दिस. सो मूविंग टू सेवक सर, पिकैट, वी नो ऑल पिकैट कि कैसे काम करता है और कैसे पार्टनर्स को सपोर्ट करता है. तो आपके लिए इन 1-1.5 साल में आपने पार्टनर्स से एसोसिएशन कैसे रखा, क्या सपोर्ट उनको एक्सटेंड किया?
Hello, everybody can hear me?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sevak Nautiyal. On behalf of Picket, I want to tell a little bit कि Picket कैसे बनी और किस तरह बनी, because I'm one of the founder member of Picket, which incorporated in 2005. Picket जो बनी है मेनली उसमें क्या था कि जितने भी हमारे मेजर फाउंडर मेंबर्स हैं, either they are from IIT, they are from IIM, they are the best of the engineering colleges, best of the highly qualified people, all 15 members, and जो कि दिल्ली के प्रीमियर क्रीम थी. तो ये कुछ लोगों का इनिशिएटिव रहा कि एक ऐसी एसोसिएशन होनी चाहिए दिल्ली में कि जो हम लोगों के जो भी चैलेंजेस हैं, जो भी इश्यूज हैं, उसको हम आगे जो है रिजॉल्व करें. तो ये एसोसिएशन 2004 में बनी एंड दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट एसोसिएशन व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड बिकॉज आई ऑलरेडी अटेंडेड CII, FICCI, NASSCOM एंड सो मेनी अदर प्लेटफॉर्म्स। तो दिस एसोसिएशन का जो मेजर पर्पज है हमारा रहा, सबसे पहला पर्पज है कि हम बिजनेस कैसे बढ़ाएं। ट्रस्ट में दिस इज ओनली एसोसिएशन इन इंडिया विच ओनली कि पार्टनर एक दूसरे के साथ बिजनेस करें, और हमारे जितने भी पार्टनर होते हैं पार्टनर्स आर ओनली बाय इन्विटेशंस। यहाँ आप जो है पार्टनर ऐसे नहीं बन सकते कि जैसे कोई भी आ जाए कि जी मुझे पार्टनर बना लो। वी हैव 160 पार्टनर ओनली राइट नाउ, मेंबर्स ओनली, बट जो 160 मेंबर हैं दे आर वन ऑफ द बेस्ट पीपल इन दिल्ली NCR, जो कि दिल्ली NCR का अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 80-90% बिजनेस कैटर करते हैं। एंड सबसे ब्यूटी क्या है कि कोई भी रिक्वायरमेंट आपकी होती है आप अपने ग्रुप में डालते हो, एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द हमारे जो पार्टनर्स हैं वही एक दूसरे को सामान सप्लाई कर देते हैं। दैट्स द ब्यूटी। एंड नंबर 2 हमारा जो पर्पज एसोसिएशन का एक और बड़ा पर्पज है कि हमारे मैक्सिमम से मैक्सिमम जो डिस्प्यूट्स हैं, मुझे लगता है कि पिछले 15 ईयर्स में मोर देन 20-25 करोड़ के जो हमारे डिस्प्यूट्स थे, जो हमारे डिस्प्यूट OEM के साथ थे, हमारे पार्टनर्स के, या हमारे डिस्प्यूट्स जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर के, नेशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर के साथ थे, वो सारे मोर देन 90-95% हमारे जो डिस्प्यूट्स हैं वो एसोसिएशन ने रिजॉल्व किया है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस जो सबसे बड़ा अच्छा काम किया गया एसोसिएशन ने, जैसे अभी पैंडेमिक था, तो पैंडेमिक में हम लोगों ने कोशिश की कि हम कुछ ना कुछ छोटा से छोटा कंट्रीब्यूशन करके 7,52,000 रुपीज हमने अपने पार्टनर से कलेक्ट करके हमने PM केयर कोविड फंड में डोनेट किया है।
बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर दिस इनिशिएटिव, रियली।
एंड उसके अलावा व्हाट वी हैव डन, कुछ हमारे मेंबर्स ने हमें कुछ गिफ्ट किए, कुछ हम लोगों ने परचेज किए अपने आप बेसिकली। तो हम लोगों ने जो कंसंट्रेटर था, ऑक्सीजन कंसंट्रेटर खरीद के, और कंपनी के जो एम्प्लॉय थे, जो कंपनियां हैं, उनके घर तक पहुंचाए कंसंट्रेटर्स। उसके अलावा कंसंट्रेटर घर से पहुंचाने के अलावा हमने कहा कि आपके भी जो हमारे मेंबर भी नहीं है, अगर उनको कोई रिक्वायर्ड है, किसी तरह कोई हेल्प चाहिए, किसी भी तरह की कोई प्रॉब्लम चाहिए, तो उसके लिए हम क्या करते हैं, हमने उनको भी कंसंट्रेटर पहुंचाए फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, नथिंग, नो चार्जेस। तो ये हमारा एक बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा कि कोविड टाइम में टू हेल्प द पीपल। एसोसिएशन हमारी प्योरली जो है नॉन पॉलिटिकल है। हम किसी भी पॉलिटिकल प्लेटफॉर्म पे अपने को कनेक्ट नहीं करना चाहते हैं। ओनली एंड ओनली हाउ वी कैन सर्व बेटर टू आवर कम्युनिटी, टू आवर फ्रेंड्स, दैट इज द एजेंडा ऑफ द एसोसिएशन। नाउ सर योर क्वेश्चन प्लीज।
सर, इससे पहले बढ़ने से पहले ये मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि हमेशा बिजनेस की बातें नहीं हो सकती, क्योंकि कुछ ह्यूमैनिटी चीजें हैं जो हमें सोचनी पड़ती है, और ऐसे समय पे हम खड़े उतरते हैं उन सारे पैरामीटर्स पे। सो थैंक यू सर फॉर शेयरिंग सो इम्पोर्टेंट फैक्टर जो लोगों को जानना चाहिए। और बहुत सारी न्यूज पिकेट से जुड़ी हुई हमारी मीडिया के पास भी आती रहती है कि आप लोगों ने क्या डोनेट्स किया और क्या इनिशिएटिव्स लिया। सो ऑलवेज थैंकफुल फॉर ऑल दीज इनिशिएटिव्स सर। So now moving to my next round of queries. Now we talked about what had happened, क्या हुआ। अब हम बात करते हैं कि क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज है। हमारे पास जो पैनलिस्ट हैं डिफरेंट वर्टिकल से हैं, तो मेरा जो सबसे जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज पे बात करते हैं, तो संजीव सर, you are here, we would like to know about what are the opportunities if you look at the PC, if you look at the PC demand in these days, especially laptop has increased a lot due to emergence of segments like work from home or learn from home. How Acer has grabbed these opportunities? What all growth you have observed from these segments? Do you think that these trends will continue further and partners should still focus on these new segments?
Thank you, Rajiv. See, new norm of working from home and learning from home has brought exponential growth as far as PC market is concerned. I mean, if you look at consumer segment, actually it has grown something like 2x during this period. Even corporate segment, if you look at, because they had to be prepared for normal working, that has also grown. We have never ever seen a growth where, for 2022, I mean, I have been in the IT industry for last 32 years. I have never ever seen a growth where, we have to book orders in advance for 2022 today. That is where we have reached. So if you look at segment wise, for learning from home, the entry level products have actually increased, where tablet has come up really well, because entry level products in terms of laptop were actually not that much available. However, that entry level itself has actually upgraded, which means who used to actually buy a PDC or PQC kind of a laptop or a Celeron, they have actually upgraded to Core i3. So technologically, things have got upgraded, which is also good for the industry because ASPs have grown. Work from home part, actually the premium laptops acceptability has increased. So that is one segment which is doing very well. And since people were not able to go out of home for any entertainment, the entertainment was required. And therefore, gaming boom has happened. And gaming laptop has actually done very well. In fact, people who were also wanting to work from home and they were wanting entertainment, they have gone in for gaming laptop. So this is as far as PC segment is concerned. Despite all the constraints across, if we look at it, 22% to 30% growth in the PC or a laptop is something which we have done. I'm including all the segments. I said consumer has actually boomed. See, adoption of laptop and technology penetration has reached all age groups and demographics. That is very, very important to come to the next point. I'm just trying to explain. So all age groups, there was a hesitancy earlier in a particular age group or in a rural segment or within our urban segment. There were people who were not very comfortable, but because of the pandemic, they were forced into it. So that hesitancy has actually gone. Comfort of users with the technology has developed, which is very good for us, which is going to remain. So the most important part is coming to the point that where we are going. It is going to remain something with comfort, because of the force it got developed, is going to remain. Adoption of technology. So one thing which is good, that learn from home and work from home has given us purpose why a laptop or a device is required at home or with each and every one of us. So that purpose which was possibly not available except the corporates, at home it was only for Facebook or some social media. Now it has become a professional compulsion for every individual. So that is very important, which is going to remain. My view is that hybrid methods will continue of learning and working. Right now also, when I am speaking to you, we are in a hybrid mode. There are few panelists who are available with you physically, and I am not available with you, and I am available with you virtually. So that is going to remain. So all these factors will ensure that our growth is sustained, is my view on this. Not only this, digitization. Today, when we go for vaccination, we talk of COVID app. The kind of digitization the government has done, can anybody think that 100 crore, doses can be monitored by government? Say if we had talked about it 1.5 years back, but that is a reality today. A digital certificate is a reality today. So all digitization will happen in government. Corporate, in any case, are digitizing because of the work from home. More and more work. And in my view, when working will remain hybrid as far as corporate is concerned. So which means all these factors will ensure that this growth is sustained. So this is as far as my view on industry is concerned, PC industry is concerned. Thank you.
Rightly said, Sanjeev sir, because it's not only the about PC which will continue to grow. It's the entire ecosystem. Like you talked about the hybrid model with what we are doing today. So this has a scope for having multiple of software which we are using. There are bandwidth which we are using to stream this. So this means that the entire ecosystem will grow as the PC market will grow further. Thanks for your insight.
Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So moving to my next panelist, Pranav sir. Apart from work from home and learn from home, what all business opportunities do you see for partners you are associated with?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to second the thought of both Sanjeev and Ajay. Vendor has been very supportive to the distributor community as well as the partner. And we also felt that this is the time, last 1.5, 2 years, we have to stand by our partners, so we did that. So thank you very much for all our vendors for supporting us during these trying times. Regarding the opportunity, I feel that there is a lot of potential there in the wide field locations like Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, because a lot of investments are being made by government over there. Not only government, even private sector is investing a lot of over there. A lot of AIMs are coming, IIMs are coming, a lot of education institutes, highways are getting built. So a lot of investment are happening over there. So that is one part. Second is, I think a lot of AI-based product will have a lot of demand coming in the near future. When I say AI-based product, it will be mainly from the healthcare segment and the education segment, which I feel. When I say healthcare segment, we have got a lot of inquiries coming wherein the healthcare corporates are asking for the AI-based laptop, AI-based tablets, wherein the nurses or doctor will feed the information about the patient, and the doctor will get real-time information of the patient from the IoT-based devices which are there on patient's body. And once doctor gets the information about the patient, whether he is critical, whether he requires any more attention, so he can act upon that accordingly. Even that device can, AI-based device can directly update pharmacy that these medicines are getting depleted, you have to again replenish those medicines. So those kind of AI-based technology, I feel so is coming in the near future. When I say about the education segment, we all are aware, right? Our kids are there using the smart classrooms and all those things. So the next generation AI devices will now take over, wherein the real-time information will happen, right? There is no need to take physical attendance, which is already happening. Going forward, which I foresee is that, I mean, you'll have the AI-based cameras, wherein the at the end of the lecture or end of the session, teacher will be able to say which, by the facial expression of the kid, whether that kid is interested in particular lecture or not. So, I mean, they can then decide and tell parents that your kid is interested in maths, your kid is interested in arts, so that you can make their future in maths or arts. Even the school management can feel that, I mean, this teacher is not giving lecture properly, all the kids are not very interested in that particular subject. So I think that kind of technology will take over in the near future. So these are the two potential which I foresee is there for our channel partners.
Yeah, so means, you know, this is really interesting to see how AI will change the we see each one of you and each segments, like, you know, education, which is really, you know, very much, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे आजकल हाइब्रिड मॉडल में या फिर बच्चे भी पढ़ रहे हैं, सो ये कंसर्न हमेशा पेरेंट्स का रहता है, बट AI क्या इन सब टेक्नोलॉजी है, या फिर हेल्थ में जैसे आपने कहा, तो पार्टनर्स को इन सब जो एरियाज हैं इन पे ध्यान देने की जरूरत है कि कहाँ पे किस तरह के जो डिमांड्स हैं आ सकते हैं, और हमें उसकी तरह अपने जो ब्रांड्स हैं या फिर हमारे जो नेशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स हैं उनसे एसोसिएट होने की जरूरत है इन सब अपॉर्चुनिटीज को टैप करने के लिए. राइटली सेड सर. या, थैंक यू. सो मूविंग टू माय नेक्स्ट पैनलिस्ट Ajay sir, you know, cyber security has been always a major concern for any business, but in recent times cyber attacks have increased many folds due to adoption of new work model. Here, what all opportunities do you see for your partners? Can you briefly please share opportunities for B2B partners as well as B2C partners in brief?
Yeah, of course, Rajiv, as thanks for highlighting the fact that there's been an increase in cyber attacks because cyber criminals are taking advantage of the new work model. And we have got some figures to share, like so in a recent survey in India, we found that like almost 26% respondents said that they have experienced a malware attack in last 1 year. Okay, talking about a global scale, what we found that if we talk about brute force password attack, like which is typically on the RDP services, okay, so that has increased by 104% in just like between May and August this year. So what does it mean? Like this RDP is used for remotely connecting. It's very widely used for remotely connecting and accessing data or services. So definitely the cyber criminals are, you know, they're taking advantage of this kind of situation. And back to your question, definitely there is a huge scope for, you know, the opportunities in the market, because with the new normal, there are new cybersecurity requirements, and then definitely there are new business requirements, opportunities for the partners. So, for instance, if we talk about the IT administrators, like any business, small or big, like we talk about SO, SMB, or even enterprise. So, the first thing what has happened, like with this lockdown, onset of lockdown, they needed this remote access to deploy and manage the security of their infrastructure, okay, the company infrastructure. So this has definitely created a demand for cloud managed solution, and we're happy that ESET is ready with ESET Protect Cloud, console-based management where the administrators, the partners can remotely manage sitting at their home or any other location, and they can effectively manage their security. Another opportunity that we would like to highlight is just with the sheer magnitude of the new malwares that we are facing today. So ESET on a daily basis detects close to 300,000, that is 3 lakhs new malwares per day. Okay, and that's a very huge number. And because of this kind of risk, there is something called zero-day threats. So what is a zero-day threat? Zero-day threat is something which probably a new, totally unknown malware, or virus, or a spyware, ransomware can actually strike your network at any time. Okay, and where their signature is not available, the cure is not available. So then how do you face, cope up this situation? So thankfully, we are ready also with solutions, something like you said, dynamic threat defense, or you said cloud sandboxing. So these are new opportunities for our partners where they can collaborate with us and they can actually offer this solution with the help of cloud sandboxing. What it can do, it can within 5 minutes, you can actually send it to ESET sandboxing environment, and with our latest machine learning technologies, internal tools, and threat data fits, we can actually give a solution for any new malware within 5 minutes, which otherwise would take in a normal computing environment, in a desktop or laptop, it would take as high as like 150 days, because that's a change, right? So I think this is also actually open a lot of new opportunities in all segments, particularly talk about all verticals, all segments. Similarly, we also have like high-end solutions like EDR and all. Now we have seen like that shift, that EDR is something like which are being adopted by even SMB customers also. Okay, now coming back to like the opportunities for B2C segment, what we have seen, okay, so before that I would like to also suggest that this dynamic threat data or cloud sandbox is now also, it has been integrated with our B2C products also, like smart security premiums already there. So even any customer or like a home segment customer would like to have this kind of solution, for to tackle new threats, so they can also use it. Another important thing what we have seen, like based on the data from Internet and Mobile Association India, that like there could be close to 280 million or 28 crores new users, internet users by 2025. Okay, now all of us, we are aware that like how regularly we are using digital payment tools, right, on mobile. So we, even if we want to buy vegetable, we can Zoga, and all our vendors, like even it has reached, thanks to the technology, thanks to the efforts at every level, like we now we have seen like a technology adoption is there at every level, and that's where the risk also comes, as rightly pointed out by Mr. Pranav also. Yes, there is a definite need for cyber security at every level. We have to actually educate the users, like they need to use mobile security also on their mobiles, and that is where the opportunity is there even for B2C partners. And the last point that I would like to highlight is that we have seen like when most of our students are today, they're learning from home, right? So and they're constantly online, like when the professional, like also we are also, our most of the life for work or for personal reasons online, but there is a big risk coming with that, and we are definitely trying to bridge that gap. And ESET has got a global initiative that we have launched, a program called Safer Kids Online. So this is we impart training and education to both students and parents. Okay, and we are definitely going to launch this program in India as well. So I think these are the few opportunities for both B2B and B2C segments. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thanks. Definitely there is a lot of opportunities, as security is a major concern for IT infrastructure, and partners should look into these emerging opportunities and should work with the brands like ESET. So Sanjeev sir, you are there. I just wanted to check because I know you have a prior engagement so can we take 10-15 minutes of yours? You'll
I have to actually. There is a 12:30 meeting, so I'm actually running out of time. I have 5
So I'll
minutes.
So I'll just take a last queries with you so that you can leave, and because I know there is a prior
Thank you so
engagement
much.
with you. So,
Thank you so much, Rajiv.
So I'm just asking you. Then I'll just you can leave then. So Acer, as one of the leading PC brands in India, has always been a partner-friendly company that we all know. So how do you see this ongoing relation? What will be your key business selling tips for channel partners across India? As you leave, you can share some selling tips with them.
Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you so much. As you rightly pointed out, Acer actually has in the ecosystem channel partner as an essential, rather than only a accessory, right? Because we are into totally indirect mode. So it is a very important part for our business. And even if you look at even in developing today, so much of online offline is happening. But even if in our developing countries, if you look at what is happening, more than 50% of the product sales, any product sales happens through a physical retail store. So which is a channel partner managed store or organized stores. So that is where we are. So in any case, online contributes to not more than 40 to 45%. I'm talking of developed countries. Though online sales has grown, however, in a new normal kind of a scenario, I think it again will come back to something like 32, 33% kind of a thing online, and 67% will still remain, offline retail stores. So this ecosystem is going to exist for a long, long time. And unfortunately, our partners, every time you meet and they get worried on that. I don't think there is any point. Why I'm making this point is there's no point of actually getting worried on that. In any case, human psychology is also such that they require a face. I think in pandemic, whenever we were talking to anyone, we were talking to more machines than human faces, right? And which has also given that feeling to everyone, saying that how difficult it is to talk to our IVR system and not getting through anyone. Human mind requires a comfort and they require a face. Even for their comfort, they require a face for service. If they see that somebody is there and where they can go to, they are more comfortable. So this form of mode of sales and support will remain. In any case, it is getting integrated. If you look at the larger channel partners in a new format. So that is going to remain. The key is how fast we adopt to all these changes. If we still are, so my request to the channel partners will be that they should be actually looking for all the opportunities, all the changes, adapt and adopt the opportunities, right, immediately as they see in their in the horizon. The most important part is adopt to the technology. Adopt to the technology within your businesses as well, which means if we have adopted to remote working, let us continue with that along with the physical working which we do. I mean, that is very, very important. That will increase our reach. If it means you have to integrate technology and you have to also go make yourself online visible, please do that. That is what we at Acer, we are trying to empower and enable to our partners in terms of LMB, in terms of GMB, Facebook marketing, all that digital marketing, whatever we are doing, we are trying to make them online available. E-store is one initiative which we have given, where omni channel kind of a solution is being formed as we go. So we are committed to facilitate all the partners to adapt to a new situation. Whatever upskill and training will be required, will be in a position to do that. And various technologies which are required to adopt and adapt to these kind of situations, Acer is committed to provide that to the channel partner. Thank you so much, Rajiv, for your patience hearing and the audience, and looking forward to meeting you again. I'll have to leave, sorry, because I have 12:30 meeting. And
yes, sir. We are just thank you from all of our side who is watching physically and online. Thanks for your time. It's really a valuable message.
Thank
for
you
the
so
partners.
much for
Thank you,
giving
sir.
me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Bye. So so now we are just coming back to our panelist Jitinder ji. बहुत सारी opportunities आए, आपके कंपनी ने भी देखा होगा क्या क्या opportunities आए हैं, तो partners को आपका क्या मैसेज है, किस किस प्रोडक्ट्स पे आपको लगता है फोकस करना चाहिए उनको, और क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज को उनको देखना चाहिए आगे आने वाले टाइम में?
राजीव, जैसे अभी हमने कुछ नए प्रोडक्ट्स से टाइप किया, नए ब्रांड से टाइप किया, जैसे एसर के साथ हमने टाइप किया फॉर एसएसडी बिजनेस, एंड वी टाइप विद पैनासोनिक फॉर एलएफडी बिजनेस, एंड वी टाइप विद एचपी फॉर अगेन एसएसडी बिजनेस एंड एचपी पेन ड्राइव माइक्रो एसडी कार्ड। एसएसडी बिजनेस फ्यूचर है, अभी सबको पता है कि ग्रोथ है इसमें, आप जितना मतलब काम करेंगे उतना उसका ग्रोथ है इसमें, मतलब ह्यूज मार्केट है इसका। एंड अगेन पैनासोनिक का ह्यूज मार्केट है एलएफडी बिजनेस का। एंड वी टाई अप विद प्रॉमिस फॉर NAS स्टोरेज बॉक्सेस, एंड अंडर गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी मेक इन इंडिया वी स्टार्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इन स्क्योर ब्रांड, वी स्टार्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग आवर न्यू प्रोडक्ट रेंज, फाइबर प्रोडक्ट रेंज एंड 4G राउटर्स, वो हम अंडर मेक इन इंडिया के अंडर यहीं इंडिया में बना रहे हैं, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कर रहे हैं। इसका ग्रोथ काफ़ी ग्रोथ है इसका मार्केट में, इसका बहुत ह्यूज मार्केट है, मार्केट शेयर है नेटवर्किंग में। एंड उसके अलावा हमने अभी वी आर नेशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर फॉर टेंडा ब्रांड, एंड वी ऑल्सो साइन अप विद दिस एग्रीमेंट विद Ubiquiti अगेन फॉर नेटवर्किंग ब्रांड्स। So there is a huge market for all these brands.
So definitely मतलब इतना बड़ा बास्केट है आपका कि हर जगह अपॉर्चुनिटीज पार्टनर्स को दिख सकती है। So just they need to get in touch with you guys so that कि आपके पास जो पोर्टफोलियो है उसमें क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज है उनके साथ जरूर शेयर करें आप आगे।
Sure.
So moving to you, सेवक सर, आपने अभी कहा था कि हर कोई जो है वो ज्वाइन नहीं कर सकता पिकेट, तो ये सवाल शायद मेरे माइंड में आया है और पार्टनर्स भी जानना चाहेंगे कि भाई कैसे ज्वाइन करना है।
ओके, गुड आफ्टरनून अगेन एवरीबॉडी। पिकेट एक कुछ लोग कहते हैं प्रीमियम क्लब है, ठीक है, और हमारी ओर से एसोसिएशन है। तो नथिंग मेन आपका जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है 3 to 5 year old होना चाहिए, इट्स नॉट बी लेस देन दैट। एंड जब भी आप पिकेट की मेंबरशिप के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं तो आपको यहाँ मेंबरशिप बाय इनविटेशन है, मेंबरशिप बाय चॉइस नहीं कि हर आदमी आके कहे जी हम मेंबर बनना चाहते हैं, नो, इस बाय इनविटेशन ओनली। तो आपको अप्रोच करना है, यू कैन अप्रोच मी, माय मोबाइल नंबर इज 9810154442। आप अपनी एक एप्लीकेशन दोगे और हमारे 2 मेंबर आपका नाम एंडोर्स करेंगे कि इसको हम मेंबर बना सकते हैं। वी नीड अ 31,000 रुपीज चेक अलॉन्ग विद दैट ज्वाइनिंग फीस। उसके बाद जो है आपका जो नाम है आपकी एप्लीकेशन ईसी के पास जाएगी, एग्जीक्यूटिव काउंसिल हमारी जिसमें 16 मेंबर्स हैं। वो मेंबर में किसी को भी आपके नाम पे ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं होना चाहिए। किसी को भी आपके नाम पे ऑब्जेक्शन होता है तो देन सॉरी वी कांट गिव द मेंबरशिप। अगर सब लोग आपका नाम क्लियर करते हैं कि यस यू आर गुड, देन उसके बाद हम क्या करते हैं, हमारे जो 162 मेंबर्स हैं उस ग्रुप में डालते हैं कि ये नया मेंबर आ रहा है और किसी को ऑब्जेक्शन तो नहीं, क्योंकि वी डोंट वांट एनी पर्सन की जो पिकेट का नाम यूज करके हमारा मेंबर बन जाए और समथिंग उसका मिसयूज करे। सो वी वांट द पीपल दे शुड बी वेरी क्लीन, वेरी क्लियर और इंटरेस्टेड इन द बिजनेस ओनली। तो उसके बाद जो है जब पिकेट बिजनेस ग्रुप जो है उसको क्लियर करता है कि यस नो ऑब्जेक्शंस, तो उसका मेंबरशिप हम अप्रूव कर देते हैं। दिस इज द प्रोसेस टू ज्वाइन द पिकेट। थैंक यू फॉर आस्किंग दिस लवली क्वेश्चन।
तो मतलब सिंपली ये समझे कि डेमोक्रेसी है, कम से कम यहाँ पे तो डेमोक्रेसी है।
यस यस।
सो थैंक्स फॉर आंसरिंग दिस क्वेश्चन।
थैंक यू।
सो प्रणव सर, हम लोगों को दूसरा सेशन शुरू करना है। सो आपसे एक सवाल रह रहा है, वो है कि what all expectations do you have from your large partner network, and how you are working closely with them to have a win-win situation for entire ecosystem. So before that, सेवक सर का भी कुछ engagement है prior, and thank you so much for joining. और आधे घंटे आप लेट हो गए मीटिंग के लिए, so sorry, but
नहीं आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी, मुझे एक अर्जेंट मीटिंग है, आई हैव टू रीच अप टू 1 at my office, so आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी फॉर एवरीबॉडी एंड थैंक यू फॉर द लिसनिंग।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक्स फॉर joining. So, Pranav sir, यही आपसे सवाल यही रहा कि what all expectations do you have from your large partner network, and how you are working closely with them to have win-win situation for entire ecosystem? and your advice for them, tips.
So from large channel partners, we have only one expectation, that they should use their working capital more judiciously and in a more disciplined way, because it impacts the entire ecosystems directly or indirectly. For win-win situation, since I have told you earlier also that we are known to execute big projects, which other find complex, we are specialists in executing the big projects. So in that sense, we work very closely with our partners so as to make it a win-win situation. Right from the beginning, right from the inception of the case, we map the end customer, not only the channel partner, we map the end customer, who is the decision maker, what will be the order flow, what will be the payment flow, and when the payment will come, how it will come. So all those things we do so that our payment is clear. And secondly, for partner, we make partner also party to win-win situation. We encourage them to use leasing and financing facilities. Right, in big projects, I mean, they get the funding also, they get the deferred payment option also. So we encourage our partners to use leasing and financing option also. And one thing I would like to mention finally is that in our endeavor to serve our partner better, HPFS has been quite helpful to us, wherein they have funded large projects and we were able to execute all the projects seamlessly. So these are the two advices I have for the partners. Thank you.
So very crucial and very informative. Partner should work in these directions and should get in touch with the IRIS Global Services, who are the leading national distributor of India. So Ajay sir, you are there. Thanks for your. I know that you have also engagement. So we started a little bit late, but now we have to conclude in a good manner. So what will be your advice for partners who are not into core cybersecurity solution business? Maybe people are watching us who are not into the cybersecurity business. But do you think that there is a huge opportunity in the security domain, and you advise them to think on these alternative business?
Yeah, absolutely, Rajiv. Definitely, because of the changing work models and the opportunity at every level, like most of our digital life now being like online, there is ever increasing risk of cyber security, and of course the business opportunity is also there. As per some numbers from a survey from PwC and Data Security Council of India, so currently Indian cybersecurity market is growing by almost 15% year on year, and this growth is definitely expected to sustain for next few years. And there is huge opportunity in every segment. Like you talk about B2B, you talk about B2C, you talk about enterprise. So as I said earlier, like in enterprise also, there's a huge opportunity even at every level, like BFSI, government, because they want to adapt latest technologies in cybersecurity, as I said, like the EDR and other solutions. So we are also ready for that. Even in B2C also, like as I said earlier, with this all the initiatives from the government, Digital India, and we are already seeing the benefits during the pandemic, the way things have improved or helped actually, because technology has been a major backbone. So obviously at every level there is an opportunity, and we are there to support the partners with the partner programs. Like our partner program is definitely designed in such a way that our partners can actually get very good benefits in terms of margins, target-based incentives, deal registration support, as well as the most important thing I would like to talk about is the renewal support. As you might be aware, like all the B2B businesses, the renewal support is very crucial, and we probably can say that like at ESET, we definitely follow this, like that existing resellers get, the incumbent reseller get the 100% renewal support, and that's what they are free to focus on new business. So definitely I would encourage partners, if they are not in cybersecurity business, they are not focusing on cybersecurity business now, they should do that. So if they are keen to in B2B business, they can approach our national distributor Technovine Solutions. They would be happy to help. And for B2C, they can get in touch with Amity Infosystems. So that's it. Thank you.
Okay, so just thanks for answering last part of your entire discussion. So just quickly, जितेंद्र जी, आप पे एक आखिरी सवाल है कि जो करंट फाइनेंशियल ईयर है, जो आपका टारगेट कुछ न कुछ होता है हर पार्टनर्स का, तो आपका क्या टारगेट है, कितना ग्रोथ आप देख रहे हैं, जो मार्केट अपॉर्चुनिटीज आपको नजर आ रही है?
We are looking growth of around 25 to 30% this year compared to last year, and because we are adding so many brands, so many products, so we are looking around 25 to 30% growth this year.
ओके, सो जो पार्टनर्स आपके साथ जुड़ना चाह रहे हैं उनके लिए क्या मैसेज है आपको?
सर हमसे जुड़ सकते हैं पार्टनर के, मैंने जैसे बताया कि हमने अभी कावी ब्रांड के साथ टाई अप किया है, तो दिस इज वेरी गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर देम क्योंकि एसएसडी एक नया बिजनेस ग्रोथ है मार्केट में, एलएफडी अगेन द कमर्शियल डिस्प्ले अगेन ह्यूज मार्केट ग्रोथ एंड फाइबर प्रोडक्ट्स नेटवर्किंग अगेन काफी मार्केट ग्रोथ है उसका, तो उसमें आप जुड़ सकते हैं हमारे साथ।
सो कम्प्लीटली बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं हमारे पास, साथ नेशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर आईडीएस ग्लोबल सर्विसेज भी हैं। सो आई रिक्वेस्ट जो हमें लाइव देख भी रहे हैं और जो ऑडियंस यहाँ पे भी हैं, वो जरूर हमारे पैनलिस्ट से गेट इन टच हो सकते हैं और उनको बहुत सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल सकती है, क्योंकि हमारे पास टाइम बहुत कम है और हमने थोड़ा सा हमारा सेशन लेट चल रहा है और हमें दूसरा अपना सेशन भी शुरू करना है। सो विल रैप अप दिस डिस्कशन, बट एक क्वेरी हम ले सकते हैं अगर फिजिकली कोई सवाल है हमारे पैनलिस्ट के लिए तो। इज देयर एनी क्वेरी? आई थिंक सब थोड़ा सा लेट हो रहे हैं इसलिए, सो मे बी नेक्स्ट एज अ मीडिया वी आर ऑलवेज देयर। कोई ऐसा क्वेरीज है? यस
My question is to Mr. Pranav. So, Mr. Pranav, I'm from Ingram Micro. My name is Ankit Mathur, and I'm from Cloud Marketplace of Ingram. So, I just want to ask, have you experienced any surge in a demand of cloud solutions in past 1 year, and how we can enable more partners around cloud solutions so that we can cater to the requirement, considering that this business will be a recurring revenue stream for them. So, how we can do that?
So first of all, I'd like to thank you for this question. Cloud has become a very underrated statement as per my learning and whatever understanding I have. Cloud is a much bigger picture actually. Cloud includes not only the cloud, the storage part of it, the different platform as a services or software as a services. It includes a big gamut of other this thing also. As I've told that partner can definitely look into the artificial intelligence, which is again linked IoTs, which is linked again. Various devices are talking to each other, right? I mean, if you want to, now smart homes are there, right? If you want to switch on your electricity sitting over here, you can just switch on that. That is the usage of cloud only. So not only cloud, not only the run-of-the-mill products, whatever we are hearing today, cloud is a much bigger picture actually. So there are various products, I must say that, I mean, various other complementary technology, I must say, like IoT, then you have artificial intelligence, you have machine learning, you have different other technologies also, wherein partner can definitely learn about those technologies and can incorporate in their daily business routine. I think I have answered your question.
So my second question was how we can enable partners around these cloud solutions, because as you rightly said, there is a huge gamut of solutions that we have. So how we can enable this?
It is very simple. I mean, you have to educate your partners. I mean, more and more partners, not only the T1 or T2 partners, you have to approach your T3 partners also, right? I mean, the opportunity lies, as I've told earlier also, opportunity lies not only in the A class or A plus class of city, opportunity lies in the wide field areas like, as I've mentioned, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, and all the smaller cities also. So I think you have to educate your partner. You have to regularly keep the trainings, regularly keep webinars, and we have to help them get certified in the technology. Once they are aware about the technology, they'll be able to induct in their daily business routine, and then they can pitch it to their customers and then take the technology forward. So I think that is the solution we have.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for your queries. Mr. Pranav is here around, so you may have a conversation further with any other queries what you have. Dinesh has one query. Yeah, you'd like to answer? No, but digital audience need to know what you're saying.
Yeah, thank you, panelists, for enlightening us about how the things are changing. Like this COVID situation happened in 2020 early, and since then the whole way of doing business in India has changed. So some the panelists are from the brands, and the panelists are here available from the distribution houses. Now, what we actually are saying right now, whether it is from the branded one or from the conventional, if we say DIY segment, we are not getting the proper supplies from the brands. So I want you, because you are from the distribution segment, and sir is also from a SI firm, like one of the biggest SI firm in India. And then we have a Acer representative also, who is from the brand itself. So how and when the supplies would be normal? Because if the supplies are normal, if we have some inputs on it, we can actually plan the business accordingly. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is a very good question. Everybody is facing this problem these days. Supplies, because of shortage of chipsets are सबको पता है कि chipset की shortage चल रही है अभी from last 6 months, even more than 6 months. So it will take some more time, because we are national distributor for Tenda brands, we are national distributor for other brands. So we're discussing with Tenda team, and as per their observation, they said it will take another 2-3 months time for proper way all these things. So it will take another 2-3 month times.
दिनेश, ये तो सवाल हम पिछले 1 साल से हम लोग देख रहे हैं, इसका सोल्यूशन आज तक नहीं मिला. सो होपफुली जो हमारा नेक्स्ट पैनल डिस्कशन है, उसमें हमारे और भी ब्रांड्स जो हमसे जुड़ेंगे, तो शायद ये हम उनसे वहां पे पूछ सकते हैं. अभी फिलहाल के लिए हमारे साथ नेशनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर हैं और अजय कुमार जोशी जी जो हमारे साथ डिजिटली जुड़े हुए हैं. उनके लिए शायद अभी हमारे पास अब टाइम नहीं है कि हम इस चीज को कंटिन्यू कर सके. सो डेफिनेटली दिनेश, नेक्स्ट सेशन में आपके ये सवाल जरूर मैं उठाऊंगा. और हमारे साथ एसूस के पैनलिस्ट हैं, हमारे साथ और भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर हैं जो यहाँ जुड़ेंगे. मिस्टर राजेश गुप्ता हैं माइक्रॉन के, वो भी हमारे साथ आएंगे. तो डेफिनेटली एज ए ब्रांड they can answer about these queries for you. So definitely we'll try to get it answered next session. So I think with this we are in for this very important discussion, panel discussion, and now over to you, Kuldeep.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Can we have a round of applause for all our panelists? I really appreciate all our panelists who have shared a lot of important opinion for the growth of channel businesses in India. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'll request Ms. Jyoti Janda, Executive Editor, Digital Terminal, to please join us on stage so that we can felicitate our panelists along with Mr. Rajiv.
So Ajay sir, thank you so much. Ajay sir, you are not physically here, but really appreciate your contribution in making this panel discussion successful and sharing such information with our audiences. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rajiv, and thank you entire Digital Tamil team. Definitely, any opportunity to interact with channel is always we are very happy, and I'm very happy that you have given this this opportunity to ESET. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Hope to see you physically at our next event.
Absolutely, yes. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Requesting the console if you have some background music.
Hello. 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 तू पाएगा? सुनना पाएगा?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much once again. Please take a seat. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know that it was a very informative session, and I'm pretty much sure that all the people who are present here, and as well as all the people who are watching us live on our social media platform, you all are enjoying these fruitful discussion. So now it's a time for a very important announcement for our digital audience. So all the people who are watching us live on any of our social platform, guys, here is a chance that you can win some amazing prizes. You can be a lucky winner. You can win one very amazing prize, that is a powerful SSD from Crucial by Micron. So that's the prize which you can win. We have only 2 prizes, so only 2 lucky winner from our digital audience can win this prize. Now the question is that how you can win this prize. All you need to do that throughout this event, I will tell you 3 different codes. You just need to listen these codes carefully, and you just need to type it down in the comment section during this event. So I will tell you 3 different codes one by one. You just need to listen these codes carefully, and you just need to type it down in the comment section below along with your email ID. So the 2 lucky winner from our digital audience will get this amazing prize, that is powerful SSD by Crucial by Micron. So the very first code is DT217589. I'm just repeating it once again. Listen it carefully. The code is DT217589. मैं एक बार हिंदी में भी इसको बता देता हूं, 217589. Okay, so that was the first code. After the third session, I will tell you the second code, and at the end, I will tell you the last and a final third code. So all our digital audience, please be with us. Don't go anywhere. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's start the third session of our DT Partner Summit. Now, once again, let's set the floor for the next very important and the last very important discussion. So once again, I'll just request Mr. Rajiv sir to please join me on the stage and proceed the event.
So as we said that this is also an important discussion which we have planned, and this is about SSD and PC component business. And I think our panelists have joined who are virtually. So as we are checking with them, so they are about to join. So we have our physical panelists already here. So I'm just sharing the names who are with us in this session. We have Mr. Rajesh Gupta, Country Manager, India Sales, Micron, and we have he's joining us virtually. And Mr. Vinay Shetty, Regional Director, Component Business, India and South Asia, ASUS. He's also joining us virtually from Mumbai. So we have a physical presence of a few of our panelists, and we have with us Mr. Himanshu Jain, who is Director and CEO, Acro Engineering. I hope he's here and he's joining us. Yes, sir. Please. So please give a round of applause for Mr. Himanshu ji. He has taken out time, sir. Thank you so much. Please, sir. And the next physical, panelist I have is very young leader that we can say, Mr. Kunj Gupta, who is a business head, enterprise business, AVS Infotech, who is the emerging distributor in India now. And we have a guest from our leading association from Delhi, Mr. Alok Gupta sir, who is President PCAT. So I hope we are checking with our virtual panelists, and so meanwhile we can check with. Okay, so the team is working on this. We will be just connecting with them because we all know that we are a bit late, and we are just we have joined. We started a bit late because of because this is the new normal. We have to adapt. We used to do events in an area when everyone was present, but technically we have to test many things before going live and everything. So everything is in line. I hope our virtual panel will join very soon, and my team is checking with them. So just we can have a chat meanwhile, sir. Sir, Himanshu sir, आप बताओ कैसा रहा एक साल आपका? हमारे ऑडियंस को बताओ आपको एक डेढ़ साल कैसा रहा? जब हम घर में बंद थे, आपने कैसे संभाला बिजनेस को?
Yeah, things have been good for the IT industry, I would say, because of the work from home culture, study from home culture, and obviously there have been a lot of challenges, bandwidth issues with a lot of people, technological challenges. So it has been a journey for everybody. Everybody's learned a new lifestyle. Okay, it has become normal for everybody. So mask is now a part of your dressing. So the way you get up early in the morning, you have to wear your clothes, you wear a mask, and that's it. So the earlier people adapt to it, the better it is,
Yeah. So seriously, मास्क जो है अब डिजाइनर मास्क भी आने लगे हैं और लोग परचेज भी कर रहे हैं, तो हमारे पार्ट का ये हमारे ड्रेसिंग सेंस का हिस्सा बन गया है. फॉर्चुनेटली शायद हम लोग वैक्सीनेटेड हैं एंड वी आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ आवरसेल्फ. हमने मास्क लगा के शायद नहीं यहाँ पे पैनल में बैठे क्योंकि हमें लोग पहचान नहीं पाएंगे. सो दीज आर द एक्सक्यूजेस वी कैन गिव, बट वी शुड फॉलो दीज नॉर्म्स क्योंकि अभी कोविड खत्म नहीं हुआ है. हमें इन चीजों का ध्यान रखना है. आलोक सर, हमारे पैनलिस्ट अभी जुड़ रहे हैं एसूस से और माइक्रोन से. तब तक आपसे बात करना चाहेंगे कि आपका एक डेढ़ साल कैसा रहा, कैसे आपने मैनेज किया घर से बैठ के बिजनेस, कैसे क्या हालात रहे हैं आपके?
Good afternoon, everybody. So in two terms, I will talk. First, you ask business.
Yeah.
Yes, business for IT industry, as he said, that has grown for everybody. And this is the first time when in a festival season, people don't have a stock to supply. Every time there is challenge in from last 5 years, online versus offline fight is going on. MPL stock is there, how to consume it, it was there. This time our people don't have a stock to sell, to give it to the customer. Now come to association front, it was a challenge because partners were asking, talk to distributors to give a credit extension. Distributor says OEM is not giving me a credit extension, how can I give it to the people? Being a Delhi association and Nehru Place being the biggest IT market for Asia, the moment lockdown got over, if any of you have come to Nehru Place during that period, you will be surprised that at least 5 lakh people were coming to Nehru Place every day. And situation was so bad that administration is after our life, control it. We ask them, you tell us how to control it. We can only ask that, okay, X number of people can be allowed in a X square feet showroom at a given point of time. Everybody knows that online education was on, so all the old laptops, old tablets, since new were not available at a reasonable price, they are on for repairing. Every day at least